What's Jable and Jables? It's your boy Rob, the DM, and on the screen in the center is the software that we're using called Tailspire. Around it are our beautiful players who are about to introduce themselves.
Hi everybody, sorry. I'm Casey Boyd. I'm playing Deep Rot, a kobold death cleric that loves things that die.
Fitting
Allie?
for this environment.
Hi, I'm Allie. I'm playing Violet, a warlock who is totally not dead. So,
And
Thank you for
I'm
the-
Lisa. And I'm Lisa. And I'm playing Bonnie, or Eric Cochran Barbarian, who did not get to partake in last week's super sweet adventure, but glad to be back.
All right. So, in case anybody missed last session or the session before, I think is fair. Last session was a bit of a one shot. We were down a couple people, so we had a little flashback foray into the caravan's misadventures in the past, which
I was like, I
Involved.
wasn't there for the flashback of a
Ooh.
four-way.
that's to come. Bazinga. We had Deep Rot and Violet going to Candy Mountain and recovering the world's only sugar? Question mark. They got a pretty useful item that they can showcase at a certain point in time if they so choose. Before that, in the actual campaign, we were back in the city of Kama, and our players, after watching or digging up some more clues in the graveyard, accosting a few of the local dissidents and selling and hawking, probably a better word, their goods, watched an execution that went wrong, or maybe it went exactly how it was supposed to. They watched Percy Woodsmith, the forester, get hanged for his crimes that the party doesn't think actually happened. And so, right now, they're taking it upon themselves to go visit the scene of the crime and maybe uncover some answers. Or more questions. Let's get back into it. The day is winding down. The sun is setting just above the treetops of the forest that you have now been introduced to intimately for the first time after walking along the Bearley Trail towards the outskirt homes, including Percy Woodsmith's. Just as your journey might have taken a turn into nighttime, you found a little opening which led into a forest compound with a few buildings that looked well kept. But as the group made their way further into the clearing, the overwhelming smell of blood filled their nose. And that's where we'll pick up. Also, to give Lisa some service, I finally managed to fucking figure it out and get her token onto the board, as it should be, which looks great. I mean, look at that giant mace and those big bazonkas. Jeez, just mwah.
I can't see me. I'm waiting on GM.
yeah, we're all.
Whoa, what?
I want to
Oh,
see
you guys-
my big bazonkas.
Yeah.
I see you on the street.
And
you
see
look
them, you
great.
shall. Yeah, you
That's
guys
a
weren't in.
big-
Everybody.
Wow. Oh, there we are.
There we go.
That's hilarious.
Ah, cute. I'm in shade.
Oh, look at
These
us.
A little, it's there.
Oh,
I'll
we're
just do a little-
adorable. Oh, look at you.
All right,
Ooh,
enough
don't have
reminiscing about your
control
characters.
over
This
my
isn't fun time
Wait, do
at
birds
pansies,
have
okay? You have a
boobs?
murder mystery to solve here.
Oh,
Figure it out.
Okay, I can't actually move my token though, which is like a slight bit of
Jesus. What is this, amateur hour here?
I never learned how to
Kinda.
move
Hey,
mine.
there we go. All right.
Blame the
There's
bean.
the
Referring to
girl.
myself as the amateur.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa. Okay. You see the various buildings. One seems to be a small little side, not an outhouse, but a side building, and then the main cabin proper, a fairly a nice sized cabin in the distance over here. You do see, I believe we ended off the session on if anybody could see any tracks or signs of a struggle in the dirt outside, and you can. You can see that there are tracks naturally made into the dirt. This is a dirt walkway, both long ways and up to the cabin. You can see that this area has received a lot of traffic going to and from. You can see that there's a lot of traffic going to and from here. And someone rolled very well to find either survival or perception. I don't remember. But you all found
That was me.
Hell yeah.
deep rot. You found in conjunction with your smell, you also had eyes for things that might not be terribly clear to you or others. You see some well hidden by nature drag marks leading in this direction between the buildings.
So, as his nostrils fill with the smell of blood, and he notices the drag marks, Deep Rot turns to the rest of you two.
I think somebody's cooking something. It smells really, really good here.
Smell fresh or
Well, there's some drag marks, so I think either they've killed something or someone, and
is it? Can we see it when he points them out?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
is it
yes, as usual. with
Is
that.
it like through the dirt or is it like bloody, like a bloody drag? You know, like
You can see. I'm gonna. Jesus Christ. You can see
lovely.
that there are drag marks. No blood, just dragging
Okay.
through the dirt as if moving something heavy from point A
Okay.
to point B. You don't
So
know
we-
what point B is.
We don't know it was a body.
That's true.
Maybe
Okay.
we can get a sense of what sort of size was being dragged if we do a little
Mhm.
testing. Violet, get down on the ground. Let me move you around a little bit and see if we can get a scope of how heavy this thing
Okay,
is.
okay. I take off my like cloak and lay it down on the ground on top of it because I don't want to. Oh no, that's gonna fuck it up, isn't it? Shit.
Nice, it'll be fine.
Okay, and I lay it
Yeah,
down.
it'll
and
be,
then,
it's gonna
and
heal
then
a
I
little
lay
dirty.
down on top
That's
of my
good.
cloak, very like stiffly, very straight. Just kinda
And
like
I
a
will.
dead
I'm
body in
gonna
a coffin.
just drag her just a couple of feet just to get a sense of comparison.
This is nice.
You make a great corpse. You're doing a wonderful job.
Why
I
have I
will
been walking
say,
this whole time? Holy
it
shit! This
is-
is
you know what?
fantastic.
I'll give it to you. It's not. It's woodland ground. It is not pleasant to
Ow.
be dragged across. You
Fuck.
get a stick in your side, a few stones.
Yeah.
The marks that that Violet generates are bigger than the ones that you see on the ground.
Ooh, so it's little. Okay, so what's the chance of it just being a literal animal?
Or
Just just a
some
hunting
wood.
ground.
My character's gonna walk up and kind of like stand
died
next
like
to
a
it and like
deer.
measure his feet compared to it.
What if it was the hunter? What's his face?
Could be.
Who we horrifically harassed last session.
No, he's horrifically.
I mean,
barely
it bordered
harassed him.
assault.
I need
Hold
to get
on.
my mace out. It was hardly an
Hold on.
assault.
I feel like
Almost battery.
we should investigate the cabin. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we each take a different side? I'll
Okay,
go in from the top.
While you two start, why don't I do a little oh sorry. Violet was really excited. Do a magical investigation of the detection variety.
Go for it, fam. Give
Yeah,
us a magical
Well,
investigation.
while y'all do your shit for 10 minutes, I'm just casting a spell because I have to cast it ritually. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
Jesus.
do a little
I'll be in a corner.
sneaky flying up
oh,
on the roof.
you just-
I'm gonna see if
She's coming in
see if
through
there's
the
any see if there's a hole, see if there's any
It
maybe
is
there's a little
that's
She
true.
is
Oh, there
Santa in
I
this
mean,
universe.
There are. So
I'm
you're
for
going on
nothing
the
but pain.
the detached building. There is a little chimney that smells a bit more chemical than what you'd normally expect a regular chimney to smell like.
Are we going
You
into
imagine
detached?
this is used. Yes, this is for the detached building. You imagine this was probably used more as a workshop than an actual cookery.
I thought the blood trail
And
was coming like around it, like around this little detached building.
Not a
here.
blood trail.
I mean, right? No, definitely regular
Disturbances
dirt
in the
trail.
dirt. You know.
Small,
Okay.
delicate.
Sorry. If
Oop,
you were to
flying.
follow the blood, you got me saying it. The regular trail. There's no blood.
We've done it, y'all.
Not yet. It ends about here, and you lose
Okay.
track of it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Deep
easy.
Rot's trying to open the door, trying to go
Oh,
inside the.
yeah. It
Hell
will.
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
sorry. I
Go
see
for it.
that. That is not a very obvious message. You open it. It swings open with a low groan, and inside is that fireplace is not actually lit. I don't know if it looks like it is. An empty, in dark room, empty of life. On the tables are instruments and tools used for crafting. You see various animal hides and pelts and different stages of completion, as well as some metal tools, hoof horseshoes, and different farming equipment. On the floor is a body, flayed and destroyed. Chunks of meat and skin and blood litter the ground. The skeleton almost in complete perfection, although it is unrecognizable who this might have been.
Oh, I just had a thought. The kids that went missing.
Maybe.
They were smaller than me. They could have been
Mhm.
what was dragged. Oh.
Yeah, is this like a regular, like an adult human-sized skeleton, or is this like child?
This one is,
skeleton?
yes.
This one's regular human. Okay. I'm gonna, assuming that there's no holes in the ceiling here, I'm gonna approach the chimney and just talk down into it, and just go,
Okay.
"What'd you find, Deep Rat?"
I found a body. I don't know if Violet wants to talk to it or what.
Oh.
It's pretty well like down to the bones now.
Hey Rob, is
And
there anything cool up on the roof of this building by chance?
Yeah, you break through the walls of the game and you glitch
Excellent.
out into no man's land. No,
Perfect.
these roofs are well maintained. You can tell they were built
Huh.
to last, even though they're made of thatch. They're not filled with any holes. The timeline would put this area being uninhabited probably less than 2 weeks ago.
So when I'm looking
Also, an important note that I do want to just say, or make sure is clear, none of the body stuff that you see, you'd wager none of it happened through decay. These seem to be
Okay,
fresh
that
enough
was-
that decay hasn't happened.
So does it? You're there. No.
can we discern why the flesh is missing? Like, is it like eaten off? Is it
There's a
sloughed
bunch
off?
of tools and stuff. Yeah, I mean, you described a bunch of like farming
Yeah,
equipment.
it-
Is this,
has
like,
he been
torture
flayed?
chamber? Yeah.
You can see, well, depends what your definition is. You can see for free that the tools don't seem to have any blood on them. In fact, they're very neatly placed in their respective holdings. Some dust has accumulated on them. You can make a nature or a medicine check to see about the body.
16 medicine.
All right, I'll play that game. 3 medicine. Nice.
Bonnie, you take a look at the body, and your thoughts turn to maybe what was the killing blow. But it's in such disarray and decomposition that you're not entirely sure even where to start. Deep Rot, you think that this was done with natural tools of some kind, claws or teeth. Occasionally, in the bone, there are little cuts or track marks that would indicate something dug into it. This is not precision work, but
Hmm.
work of someone who had a lot of time on their hands and methodical.
Poor bastard. Think that we ought to try to bury him?
This this reminds me of back at home. There were a lot of bodies that the dragon that I was bound to, she would chew the flesh from their bodies and kind of like throw their carcasses down, and that's how I got this skull and this body on my shield.
You know, it sounds like you've got some fond memories of this person.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, she didn't treat me very well, but I learned a lot.
You know, did you learn what kind of marks might have made something like this?
Teeth,
Is it-
claws, anything made of bone that tears. These are
Hmm.
this is nature. This is the work of animals or
Well,
hungry
being
creatures.
being torn apart might be in the work of animals, but just leaving this corpse out here is I would expect more from the townspeople. They said there was all kinds of bodies out here that got buried. Yet this one's just lying around all higgledy-piggledy.
I'm not sure that they know that this one's here.
Oh, wasn't there a missing boy?
This isn't a boy. You can tell by its elongated femur and the tracks of its. Sorry.
I can't tell from these humanoid folks, alright? You give me one good beak and I can count the number of rings on it and tell you exactly how old Derek Cochran is. But these humans with their shapes and their non-hollow bones doesn't make a lick of sense to me.
This one in particular, you can tell that it was a man based by its pelvis, and you can tell that it was an adult based by its teeth.
Why am I? Is the? I'm like, we already
great.
saw like the. I guess we kind of already saw the ghost of a particular of
Yeah,
one
can
of the
we guess
grotto
who
boys.
this is?
Yeah, and we have any way to identify? We have
I
Welcome
don't
have
to
a
give
l-
me an idea.
We have a list of names somewhere.
You're
We've got a
presented
list of
yeah, and I
names of,
can
like,
give those to
people
you
who are
again.
Is there
Allie
a-
wrote it down
yeah,
on a
is there
random
a
piece
face
of paper.
hanging up somewhere of something?
maybe what about like a spooky little locket or something that just
It has
like,
been torn apart.
well, the
it has
flesh
been
has.
eviscerated.
Maybe
You are
it's
left
got
with
a
a skeleton.
Is
that's
there
I
like
guess-
a
mostly
neat
in
little
shit
pile
like
of
that.
clothes?
We could
Okay,
just
fine.
we could just ask it who it is.
The clothes
Yeah.
are also on where you can see tatters of the clothes are also on the fence on the body. So
Well, Violet, what do you
Definitely.
think? Is there enough meat here for you to give it a go?
Hold on, I need 7 more minutes.
Oh.
you see
what's your
Violet
plot
out
over
just
here?
Yeah,
out,
how long
out
is
in the
the
old.
detect
Yeah.
magic taking?
Um,
I've been out
nothing
there the
has
whole
really
time,
happened
just-
yet. So
Deep Rot takes the head and he's just like, "Help me, tell me who I am."
I can
Oh,
do this
deep
later.
Deep
You
Rot
always
here.
make us laugh.
Scoundrel.
Okay, you want me to talk to it?
I mean, if you want to burn the spell slot on it, hell yeah, dude.
Hell
if there's
yeah.
enough there, I mean, because we need
Yeah, I don't
his soul
I need a-
back, but you know.
need a head.
There's the head. I think the head is the most important part. So
Mhm.
yes, you do quite literally have the head, sans skin, but
That's all you need. Skin
Yes.
to talk. Just need those adult teeth.
okay.
Give it a go. Yeah. I say play
Okay,
over the
I
speaker.
walk in. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I'm all the way over there. Hi, guys.
Did you
Oh,
want to
yes.
wait until your detect magic was done?
Well, how far into it was I?
I mean, probably like halfway.
I can do it again later. This might get us further.
Okay.
If you want, we can switch
Okay.
off, and I can use my magic awareness thing.
Perfect.
Okay.
Not exactly the same as detect.
But still.
No, not exactly the same,
It's a
but
pulse.
still, you know, I'm gonna would Violet high five. Would Violet high five Bonnie? She's like, all right, switch off. Tag me in, coach.
Boom.
I don't know if Violet's a high five kind of girly, but Bonnie would sure leave her hand open for it as she passes by. Yes? What? Hell yeah. All right.
This is a lot.
+1 friendship point. Loves it.
Like,
all
it's
right,
like
I'm
we
gonna...
just go like, shh.
we go
So
right
you
past
know-
each other.
So I keep walking.
So you know, Lisa.
Yeah.
you can't high
magical
five
awareness,
because you're a bird.
The
Oh.
wow. There go the points.
-1. Bonnie will remember those.
That was
Your
Allie.
magic awareness is within 6 feet of you that isn't behind total cover, so it's a bit different than detect magic.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
it would have you'd have to be in line of sight of the thing that's magical.
But she
to
can
detect
walk
it.
around, right?
So I'm not saying it won't work. It's
I could
just
kick the
less
door
forgiving.
in and then just cast it here at the entryway.
You can.
Is it trapped?
Okay,
I
you
don't
go
feel like
over.
there's a lot of
Is it
shit that's
trapped?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it
don't
is,
feel
actually.
like
You can see that. I mean, there are windows on both sides, but you walk up to the front door of the main cabin, and you can smell here that the blood is quite heavy in the nostrils as well. The door is barred from the outside. Thick, heavy planks nailed across.
I knock politely.
Oh.
It's nailed shut from the outside.
Yes. So are the windows.
Aw. Still
And
polite.
do I get no answer?
No, you get no.
Okay, in which case I'm going to take my mace and I want to just try to start peeling away the boards from the outside.
You say peel away. Do you mean
Yeah.
smash?
Yeah, whatever, get the job done.
Okay. Yeah, you smash good. Make
Okay,
me
excellent.
a athletics check.
Alrighty. Ding dong, that's a 7.
Okay.
I got time.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
you
know
take a little
what?
bit. The
There's- yeah,
sun
it's-
is now setting in earnest. There's no more visual towards the sun. It's just an orange glow above the tops of the trees.
I'm I'm gonna chip away at this while we try to.
But
get
you
a-
you
spirit
begin to make some
summoned.
progress. Okay.
Deep Rot's just patiently waiting and watching.
Are you hanging out with me, or are you hanging out with the corpse over there?
Oh no, I would have left it if she wasn't gonna do anything with it.
Oh no, she
Technically-
is.
No, we're gonna do it, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Violet's gonna bring up the sphere.
Yeah, I need you to, can you, like,
Yeah, I can
But
Do
hold
the
it.
dropping.
since I
I'll hold its head.
interrupted
Technically-
her spell, I was like, I'm
Technically,
gonna go
I think
make
you
this
guys would
one
know. You only need the head,
yeah, we only need
Really?
the head.
so you just take it with you and do whatever.
Oh, yeah, we can
There you go.
get cozy somewhere. I mean, this
We
is a
didn't do,
good
like, a-
ambiance, though. We could light the fire.
We also didn't do much of a deep dive like into this room, so if you want to
Mhm.
do like a quick investigation on it just to see if there is anything. Seems like it's just a dude who got torn apart by something, but did something break in? Was he running from something? Was it a man? Was it a beast?
Can't really tell. It's
Was
just
he
a
killed
skeleton.
in here or killed and brought in here?
Is the
Did we get
femur
that?
from this body bigger than the femur that I'm using as a current mace?
Answer the question, Mr. DM.
How big is the femur that you're
No,
currently...
you still have the biggest one. I'll let you know when you find a bigger
Okay.
one.
+2 club, you say? Few and
Extra 2 inches, baby.
Yep,
That's all you need.
that's what I've been told.
Okay, what are you guys doing? What are you doing in the murder room right now?
In that case, I'll just pop the skull off and just
Mhm.
carry it with me.
Oh, you don't want to do it? You don't want to do it now?
I feel like we should have Bonnie with us.
Okay. Oh, well, then I could have done my match.
Make
Sorry.
sure you get.
I know, I felt bad because I
You
interrupted her
did.
spell, so I was like, I'll go do a
No.
magic thing elsewhere.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm sorry, Violet.
No, I can start it over. I mean, I can also ritually cast...
If you're gonna ritually cast, I can just
What am I
sit
gonna
here and
do?
hold the body or hold the
Yeah.
head for you.
Yeah, I can also
Speak with
comprehend
them, it's not
languages.
Violet, talk to me.
Yeah, did you want me to...
Whatever.
Am I talking
Cast
to you
it.
now?
I'll
What?
go.
Is it time?
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Lisa, you break through the front door.
Okay, perfect.
Or
once
actually,
I have-
smash! You see blood and gore.
Oh,
covering-
there's even more blood. Oh, there's even more blood and gore. Hey, folks. Well, you might want to put a pause on that spell there. It looks like we've got quite a few more heads that we might be wanting to talk to. She's shouting. Just before somebody accuses me of not whispering and shouting accidentally, this is shouting intentionally. Thank you.
You love to see it.
Love to
You
see
open
it.
the door and look inside, and
Start
a
walking
wave
over.
of death and blood sweeps over you as the door opens. It seems to have been building and festering inside this wooden cabin
Ugh.
for at least a few days.
We really not smell it from outside?
You
Yeah, we
did.
could smell quite a bit
Oh.
of blood as we walked up.
But this,
Yeah, it
if
was
it's
pretty.
more than blood, I'm guessing, if it's like bodies,
Yeah, it's good old decomp.
that's
You know?
that's not just blood. That's a whole different
Oh.
smell.
Well, the door was nailed shut.
Yeah, but
Alan,
nails
keeps
don't
all the
hold it.
smells- Pretty sure that nails keep all the smells in. It's a well-known fact.
The
Except
floor
blood.
is very similar
Lava.
to what the villagers recanted to you all when you were in town. The floors and walls are coated in gore, internal matter, blood. What could or may be bodies are across the floor. It seems like the blood continues on and is cut off by this door here.
Oh, hey, what'd you find it? Oh my God, that's a lot of.
Yeah.
I'm
quite
just
a bit of
saying-
viscera.
I'm just saying this now. One of the top 10 places we've stopped with Madame Ricole. I really need to compliment her. This place is just amazing. All right, what's
Well-
through here?
She's gonna be plenty glad to hear it lower back, I'm sure, but
So-
for now.
Who? They say all these people are missing. They board this up without digging through and being like, "Oh, that's my son's torso," and "Oh, that's like."
Oh, wait,
what?
is that a
Who
boy?
boarded this up? I don't know. There's limbs everywhere.
As I look over the body, can I discern if it's an adult man or child?
You can make a medicine check to know for sure.
Oh, I always
Or at
forget
least
to
have a better
move
guess.
myself.
9.
Help.
You can tell it looks smaller, but you're not entirely sure boy or girl.
How many, at least in this first room, how many actual bodies?
One
Same.
body.
Okay.
It looks
Okay.
like there's an indent of a body on the right side of the room that is no longer there.
Hmm.
That's no longer.
As
Oh,
in
like,
it-
are you talking about like missing blood splatter or something? Like, here's where the person like was like striking the blows. Okay. Thought you meant like there was another corpse that got dragged out somewhere. It was like, well, somebody's trying to move something. Alrighty, well, yeah, I don't want to be in this house any longer than necessary. So I'm just gonna. Hello, anyone left alone? Oh God, it gets worse. Okay, and I'm just gonna keep on.
Why is there a
Can
bone
you all make me a perception check, please?
hanging? Yeah. Is that a bone just hanging off the side of a wall?
7. I think it's supposed to be I think it's supposed to be like a refrigerator, like a cold box.
Oh yeah, that's the handle.
17 for me.
I'm in single digit territory exclusively tonight.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry, but that.
Okay,
Mm.
Violet, as you're confounded by why the smells smell that they did in this smelly place, you see in the blood
Mhm.
there are footprints.
Oh.
Boots that match the boots you'd imagine of the town guard.
Hmm.
And that's about it for walking. For footprints, you do see
Hoppers.
in the blood, around the corpses, and trailing down the hall. And you also saw this in the craft shed.
Mhm.
Little divots in the blood that are closely linked together.
What?
as if someone took a small stick and pressed down into the gore in a very uniform pattern.
Can we make any sense of the pattern?
Yeah, what?
Hmm?
What do you mean? Like,
Bro,
like
you
a
just
line?
said looks like they made a uniform pattern.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this like some kind? Is this like a?
Like
Is this like letters? Like, is this some
no,
kind
it's
of like
it's a
drawing?
path. You can see that it is.
So is it like a
Um,
straight, like a line,
Let me.
or like a
Not sure how to describe it.
like footprints, but like dots?
That's an honest answer. I appreciate that. Sometimes you run those things and you're just like, why can't I just project the vision in my brain? How to pay
Okay.
your
There's that. Can you guys see the outside road still? Can you see?
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah, gotta pan out.
Oh,
Run a little
yep.
bit.
okay. So it's
I
like
see.
like tiny
Oh,
like
yeah.
feet
Okay.
walking in it, like sticks.
You don't know if they're feet. It looks very much like someone took a stick and walked in it in a very straight line.
But it was someone on stilts.
It's like a
They're small.
It's like a scarecrow walks.
Tiny stilts.
Hmm.
Can
Or
we
a
get the view on
bird.
stream for whoever is stream cam?
This right here is what.
That outside pattern?
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's what he was saying. Is that
Okay.
it's like they
No,
were.
I got that. I was like, I can see it on mine, but I
Oh,
wasn't seeing it.
I
on
showed it on
so
stream a
I'm
minute ago.
just- Oh, okay, cool. Alright, well. I'm gonna keep on poking through
I
the house
point.
then.
Yeah, I point that out to you all.
If I can still fly ever so slightly so that I'm not like walking on the footprints or like stepping on, like I don't want to like destroy anything. Is there enough? Do you think I can just hover?
No.
Little bird wings?
Mm-mm.
No? Fine.
No. Your wingspan is way
Alright.
too big.
Well, thank you. But
You got a pretty massive wingspan. So you see
in
the
that case, just
kitchen
move it through.
inside.
Yeah.
Again, the blood doesn't seem to go onto the counters or appliances. In fact, anything that you see laid out is very neatly organized still. There's no disturbances there. The objects did not seem to be knocked around whenever this happened.
Who are these fucking people?
Well,
Like, why are they here? Because this was just like where the one huntsman lived.
you want to ask them?
Yeah, for sure. We just
Hmm.
want to figure out like which one we should ask. But it's just it's like why are they even here to begin with?
Probably ought to ask the body that was inside of this main house.
There, I'm holding on to the other head at the moment. I just whoop, toss it over my shoulder and go grab it.
New body just dropped, old body, who cares? As its fucking rotting corpse is like 30 feet from us.
It
Oh my
lands near
gosh.
Deep Rot, who I'm sure picks it up and it's like, "Oh, hi, buddy." Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna go through. I'm literally just like opening every door, kind of moving through just to see. It's like, can I find enough? Is there a living person? I just kind of want to clear out the house.
You do
Smart.
so. You find
Oh, there's a door
a
here.
bedroom, an office, a bathroom. The
Bedroom,
office
bathroom.
has a body in it as well, ending the trail of blood.
And
The blood
trail.
is smeared across the floorboards.
All right, we got a third. How's the bathroom look? Any signs of someone who maybe like tried to wash up afterwards? Is
No.
there any blood in here?
There's not.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
whoever did this probably doesn't shit. That
That's
wasn't.
that's a weird stance.
A
I don't.
clue.
Listen, there's so little and so much, but I really don't know what we're supposed to be latching onto.
Well, let's take a look at the 3 bodies. So are all
Yeah.
3 of them taken apart in the same way as the first one, where they're like mostly skeleton but just like ripped apart? Okay. Is there any discerning features in terms of race, size, gender, like anything that we can figure out, age, just looking at the 3 of them?
The one in the living room was younger. One from the office seemed to be not a child, but not necessarily fully grown. And then the one in the crafting room seemed to be fully grown.
Hmm.
When you walk through the house, there are very loud creaking noises from under your feet. The boards creak loudly
That doesn't
as you
seem
move
right.
around.
They seem like they could be hollow.
Yeah, like, is there maybe a basement somewhere? Is there maybe a space under the floorboards? Is this like a Telltale Heart, where there's like a super secret hidden? Okay, fine. I'll fucking play your game, Puppet Master. I'm gonna go around stomping on boards, seeing if I can find the creakiest one.
Mm.
And then what I
Okay.
do, I'm gonna
That
peel it
doesn't
up
make
with my
sense
bare
if-
hands.
Like he's a lumberjack. I'm sure he has very non-creaky floors. You know, he wants to take good care
has
of them.
Great wood knowledge.
Yes. I wasn't gonna say it.
There's a joke in there somewhere. I don't.
Yeah,
he
I
has
don't-
great wood knowledge, so he's
The-
not gonna have creaky ass
I
The
mean-
floors.
floorboards in the bathroom are by far the creakiest.
He likes his wood really firm. No, just
In the bathroom, he likes his wood really wet.
Nobody
But
likes
gal, all right, I'm gonna start tearing up boards.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Alrighty, come on, roll something higher. Give me double digits.
So much-
4.
So much fecal matter. I don't. What are we doing?
Is anybody proficient in athletics that might want to help her?
She like goes to peel them
Oh.
up and then hears
God,
Deep
no.
Rot say that, and she just goes, "Oh, no, I'm
I
fecal
can.
matter. I'm not touching that.
I'm
no,
not
sorry about that."
Proficient in athletics, but I do have ogre gloves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give that to you. I'd say you could just try on your own.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Bonnie, you slap the palms of your talons against the floorboards, and you hone in on where the floorboards are the absolute creakiest, and you hone in on specifically a few that are directly under the watch pot. And you do your best to pry at them, and you do a little bit. They come out, and you can see. You feel a space under the floorboards, and Deep Rot comes to help. And combined, both of you tear and grab at the floorboards, and then some loose dirt underneath it.
I don't mind fecal matter.
Yeah, no, this part is all yours, Ben.
unprompted. Just wants us to know.
It's whatever shit and dirt is down here. I'm not too keen on, but maybe you can find something.
Why would a house in the middle of the woods have the bathroom like attached to their house? Wouldn't it be an outhouse? There's no way they've got plumbing all the way out here.
Oh my god.
DM.
Keep
Secret
shitting on the
sewer
map
system.
design more.
Secret sewer system.
All
That's
right,
how it
this
all
is-
happened.
You see this now. You might have to use your middle mouse button to zoom around, but you do see there is a hole in the ground now after
Or the
you dig
DM
through
just
some
didn't think it
loose
through.
dirt. Oh my god, Allie!
Round.
I love
What
you.
the hell? You see a drop about
Secret
10 feet.
sewer.
There's a space down here.
Ooh, dungeon?
How wide
Spooky,
is
spooky
the
dungeon?
What?
wide?
you okay, man? Wait, you right?
Yeah, I'm alright. I just.
Oh boy.
Is he?
I'm giving Casey inspiration for that one. Great.
How far,
Oh my
did he
goodness.
fall?
10 feet. I said it was about 10 feet.
Oh no.
So let's
Does anything cushion his landing?
do you want no? Do you want to roll
good.
Casey, or shall I?
I'll
Is
let
it just
you.
1d6?
Yeah. Or
2 bludgeoning damage. You crouch down to lessen the blow, but some of your knees take the pain. You think to yourself, thankfully you won't be alive into your late age to worry about that. So
Good thing I only lived to be like, 3 or 4 more months old.
you see, Bonnie, you watch Deep Rot fall with a clatter and a bang onto some moist and lichen-covered tiles below, stone tiles below. Deep Rot, you can see he lands and he doesn't seem to take too much of a hit. Deep Rot, you look around and you see a very dimly lit jail cell. There's a pile of very old bones over here of skeletons. No gore or viscera.
Your
And
your intuition was right, Bonnie. There's bones down here and some type of cell.
Oh.
another fresh wave of blood sweeps over your nostrils, Deep Rot, but it is clear that it is not coming from this pile here.
I smell more viscera, I guess. Blood. A lot of stuff down here.
You're okay though.
Yeah,
is
I'm
there
okay. I took a bit of a fall, but
Oh jeez. Oh boy. Is there like a ladder or something that I can like toss
Yeah,
down?
how would we
No.
get him out?
How's he getting in and out? How
That's not
you're
how
gonna
you're
tell
supposed to
me
get
that
down
you-
in this place normally. You guys broke in. There's no convenient ladder
You're
for
telling me that how's this? Well, how clearly somebody has
Hey,
been coming in and out of this room.
There has
you.
to be
Not via
another-
that hole you
There
just
has to
made.
be another way out.
Bonnie,
It's fine.
catch
I'll just
catch
come
my
get
rope.
you.
Violet, make me a perception
yeah.
check.
Another one?
Another one.
Oh. Is there a way to make it roll faster? Ooh, that's a 22.
You hear footsteps outside. A slow and lumbering gait. Step, drag, step, drag,
I stop.
drag.
Are they coming in our direction?
That sounds like it's getting closer.
I run over
To where?
them. To Bonnie.
I'm in a hole.
I'm gonna roll to see if I catch the rope.
Hello.
12.
Hello. Hello. Where are you?
Lawlessly catch the rope, maybe.
Yes, you catch the rope.
Hi,
Hell
there's,
yeah.
There's someone coming.
Yes!
Y'all, go in the hole. Go in the. Get in the hole.
Going
Get in
up,
the,
going up.
get in the hole.
Oh,
Get in
okay,
the,
okay.
get in the hole.
Okay.
Hide. I cast invisibility on myself
I go down into
really
the
quietly,
hole.
fast.
They're
gonna
you cast
notice the-
invisibility on yourself.
Yeah. So I
Okay.
can see who this is. This is stupid.
Oh,
As
Well, I don't know where you are. Where are you?
I walked over to the bathroom to be like, go in the hole. There's someone
Okay.
coming. Blah 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 blah. Oh my
Okay.
god, panic! Ah.
You do that. So Bonnie, you have now catched the rope.
Okay.
Very good. Very good.
Nailed it.
Okay.
Yeah. You did
Listen,
it.
keep your.
I sure did. And then
Wait,
I
do you hear
immediately
that?
went down into the hole. With the rope still in hand.
I love Deep Rot's like, here, catch. And he watches you catch it. And you're like, oh, fuck. You jump in the hole.
Just
rope
dive in.
hand.
Hell yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
What are you
And
doing?
then she
That's not
kind
how
of
you
like
do that.
lands. I'm assuming that there's enough room in here that I can safely extend my big stupid wings.
You know what? Yes, I will give you that.
Okay, so I land down here and then I look at Deep Rot and I just like hold a big finger up.
I whisper down, Bonnie, I really appreciate that you trust me so blindly.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. But what the fuck is happening up there? Also, where'd you go?
What is happening? What?
I don't know. What are you doing? You're whispering words of affirmation to your
okay,
group while
okay,
there's someone
okay.
coming to
I
Plus
go-
one
the door.
friendship point.
Okay, I go back out. I'm just gonna close the door to the bathroom
I
very
really
quietly
value our
behind me.
professional relationship, and I think you're a great coworker.
Okay, I just closed the door to the bathroom. Oh no,
Okay,
I've split the party.
Oh, she left us in
And
here.
then this one move.
Well, Deep Rut, how do you feel about dying down
I
here?
let it die.
Y'all are probably safer.
Oh, I don't know that I'll die, but
And now you can't get out.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like those guys didn't do all too well, and she just
Can't-
points to the giant.
can I have my rope? You were supposed to tie it off up there.
I
but
give
you're
you-
just gonna
I give
jump
you
down.
I
information
will.
for that
Once
only, so
I'll wheel
that's
you
my
back
job.
up there, and I'll tie it off again.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know. Violet saw a thing. Can we listen? Can we
oh,
also hear?
Yeah, y'all
You
listen.
cannot because she.
Oh,
Okay.
I can't. Where's me? I'm
You,
somewhere.
click on yourself on the top left of your screen.
She
Oh,
she
there we
stomped down on the boards.
I'm just gonna
Okay, you guys
quietly.
stay in there. Bang, 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 bang.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
hey,
quietly just like.
You see them. No, you see
oh.
them
Oh,
from where you were.
what do
in
I?
the
What do
hallway.
I see? What do I see?
A figure lurching forwards.
Oh. Do I need to roll stealth or anything?
Yeah, if you're trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah,
A clomping.
yeah. Aren't you?
So
Yeah.
is Violet gonna die upstairs? Like, what? Why did you jump down? Where's Violet?
16? Violet's making bad choices.
But as a reminder, she is invisible.
Yes.
You see.
to get in the hole, so I don't.
I'm sorry.
I
I
think
didn't
we
know what
give
to
her
do
a
with you.
minute.
I was just like, I'm like panic.
Violet
As-
knows what she's doing. I say we give her a minute, and hopefully she's not getting all the sweet loot before we have a chance.
She's
Gonna
just
have some
like,
words with that
it's all
girl.
mine.
Opens a side door. There's treasure upon treasure in there. Oh fuck! I want this all for myself. Guys, get in the hole quick! There's a monster coming. Violet, you see as this individual enters the range of your dark vision, which I think you have. You see dirty and ragged clothes hung over a grotesque frame, a bloated and deeply purple face hanging off by mere tendons around the neck, tongue hanging loosely out of the mouth, eyes bulged. You watch as Percy Woodsmith stumbles towards the front of the cabin. Freshly hanged.
Freshly hung, please, Ryan. He's already dead. We can use the proper term.
What's he
Does
doing?
he still have like
Is
the
he-
rope around his neck, or like what's the?
No.
Is he coming home to just like make a nice evening meal, or does he seem to have some sort of like? Does he know he's dead?
Yeah, is
You-
this like this animated corpse kind of moving on instinct, or is there like a spark of intellect?
Yeah.
Is he wearing
yeah.
pants? Do we know just how hung he actually is?
How hung is he?
World may never know. Everybody in the house, including those in the cellar, can hear now as he steps onto the floorboards the stomp, slide, the stomp, slide, as Percy Woodsmith makes his way into his home.
What is he sliding?
One leg.
I think that's our answer to how hung
Oh
he
no,
is.
no!
But yeah!
No, 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 it's his leg.
Was like,
What
his
happened to
leg-
his leg?
His third leg.
Can't
His
believe I
leg
beat you to
seems-
that joke, Casey. I was like, I'm gonna get it in first. I'm gonna do it.
Hey, I don't always have to
I've
be
got
the one.
I'm so innocent. I really want to know because I don't remember
It's his
him
leg.
limping.
His leg seems to be lame and useless behind him as he.
Has it
walks
always
and
been like
marches.
that?
No.
Not since,
Okay.
not until he lost blood flow.
Oh. But only one leg. What about his arms? What about anything else? Why just the
maybe-
leg?
Maybe this is kind of like a dumb, weird thing, but do you remember that, like, at the hanging thing, we like made a note about how the rope was like too high up, so it wasn't gonna
Mhm.
snap his neck, and it was gonna more like cause him to have like a slow death? Is there maybe something to the fact that it didn't like harm his physical body enough that he was able to come back in this way, and maybe somebody knew that, and that was the reason for the whole like short noose thing? Like maybe that's like connected in some way. Like, maybe if we just take his head off, that would kill it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they were like, oh, we can't break his neck on the fall, because then he will come back as, like, a weird zombie thing. I don't know.
What do I do?
I don't know.
What's he
Just
doing?
Violet,
speculating.
he
Fuck.
walks
This
straight
is such a
past
mistake.
where you're standing.
Oh no, he's going to take a
Invisibly.
pee. Shit. He
And you
walks
can
right into the
hear-
bathroom and it's like,
His labored breathing through a mouth filled with an engorged tongue just. And he stomps and slides and he stops. And he stands there, swaying on one leg, breathing heavily. And he turns and he looks at you directly. You can see his eyes have no spark of intellect. Although he has to
mm-hmm,
be alive, he's breathing. Undead don't breathe.
mm-hmm.
But he seems as if he's not all there.
Mm-hmm. Like his soul isn't in there, or
He continues
towards me, or
after
just
staring at where you're hidden, right in the open, for some time. Everybody can hear down below the sound
Just
of
gonna-
the stomping and sliding.
okay. Is he not? Where is he on the?
He just walked past you.
Oh, where?
Ooh, he did.
I don't see him on the map.
I know, because you're not looking at him. He's out of your vision.
Oh, shit! Like he's going past down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of follow him if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He stops. He looks towards the hole. You can all hear him.
I closed the door. I closed the door.
Oh.
now.
You're right. Sorry.
See, he's not gonna know. You're welcome, guys. What are they doing
See,
right
it
now? Are they
keeps- look,
exploring?
A single closed door is all you need to keep out zombies, bad smells. Like, it's a miracle cure.
Mm-hmm.
What? That is a good question. Are you guys doing? Are you just waiting with bated breath down there, or what?
Give us the map, DM.
That's the map.
Underground
Yes is the short answer.
sewer.
I mean,
layer?
I think Bonnie knows that it's like whatever it was that freaked Violet out for her to like tell them to hide. She's pretty much waiting with the anticipation, but she's also just kind of doing like a scout out. I'm assuming I'm seeing the same things that you already described to Deep Rot without any like,
Correct. Yep.
additional investigation.
God damn it.
Like jail cell, bodies, big old
Yes.
group of bones.
The door to the jail cell
Got
doesn't
it.
seem specifically strong by any means.
Yeah, she's mostly like looking up at the hole where she saw Violet last and is trying to like keep an eye out for any sign of her or like anything that looks like it might, you know, just trying to figure out what's going on, staying alert.
Okay.
Stay alert, stay alive. That's what Bonnie says.
The Percy walks back out into the hallway,
Mhm.
breathing again.
Mhm. Did he stop breathing?
Dragging behind him the corpse that was in the office.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of get out of his way and watch. Sorry, y'all. I just literally threw you into a hole. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me.
Okay. He will continue dragging the corpse outside of the house.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hustle. Can I just, when I think he's out of earshot, go on in and be like, and whisper down the hole.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I do that.
What do you
Oh.
whisper?
Okay, oh, I open the door. Y'all, hello. Not y'all, that's Allie speaking. Hello. Are you down? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're right. We're right. We're right here. Oh, we whispering.
Oh my god. So
What are we
Percy
doing?
is back.
Who?
The guy that just got killed.
Oh, cool. Can we kill him again?
Should I join you down there? I don't know. Should you come? I don't know if
Actually,
he's coming back.
we didn't do anything down here because we weren't sure what
Oh.
was going on upstairs. I mean, it
Oh,
took
that
you
was
guys
my
a
bad. I
long
panicked.
time for him to drag that body out of here.
Oh, yes. You
Should
could hear
we?
that.
Oh, hey, look, there's a door.
Whoa.
You, as you're having this conversation, you hear the creaking and slam of a wooden door elsewhere.
Ooh.
Although it sounds very loud from where you are in the cellar. And the sound of steps creaking wood on the other side of the door.
Percy might be downstairs.
Oh.
There might be a
Do you want
another entrance.
to? Should you come up or should?
Nah, come on down. Let's just surprise him. Let's see if this door's open.
I'll catch ya.
I already.
Arms out.
I was saying, catch me as I like. I feel like I would just like
Nice.
take a step off. Like I would not.
Yeah,
Jump.
yeah,
I
you
would just be
guys
like,
can catch her.
ah. So like a little cheerleader, like, and then.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, just one of those like dump you onto your feet. Oh shit.
Oh, I'm invisible still.
Just go on.
Ah!
Does she? Okay, here's
So
okay.
Deep Rod is
Let's-
flat on the ground as she like impacted him with her feet, not
Oh,
being
dear.
able to see her at all. He's just like, "Ah."
She's wearing stiletto heels too.
Deep Rot loses an eye.
Mhm.
Perfect.
I
So,
wouldn't have jumped right like on him.
so which way
That
did he
door
go?
is
Hi.
locked. You can hear the sounds of movement on the other side of the door. It's the same stomp and slide on the other side, as well as a dragging heavy thing behind him. And suddenly, where it sounds like they were on stone a moment ago, suddenly they hit something wetter, stickier, and then stop.
Let's find
Through
out
the
what this
door.
is.
You can hear the breathing still but muted.
All right, Bonnie, you ready? Let's tag
Yeah.
team this.
Always.
Should I
Three,
just stand? Should I do anything?
two,
Have fun?
No, we're gonna need you.
one.
We're definitely gonna need you
Okay,
for this,
just-
Dan. I don't know where you are, but
I'll give it a little push.
Are you? What is that motion, Casey?
So
What are you-
he
I was
was
here
gonna
Using
slam
my
into the
body
door.
as a battering ram.
Okay. Yeah.
Him and Bonnie going at it together, trying to
Mhm.
smash the door in, knock it off his hinges, kind of just.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
hell yeah.
The door opens with a smash the other way. And before you is more a cellar of sorts. In one corner, food and goods. Towards the entrance, blood and gore, more bodies. The body from the office has been dragged by Percy Woodsmith, or what's left of him. And now Percy Woodsmith is standing over it, wobbling from one foot to the other.
I know you guys thought he wasn't guilty, but this dude sure is carrying a lot of bodies around his place. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it's a bit more suspicious than I originally thought.
Hey,
Hi,
Percy,
Percy.
what
How are
you
you?
doing? What you doing, bud?
Percy's neck snaps up. Well, so Percy's neck is like hanging limply off to the side as he is doing things. And so his body turns towards you, his head waggles and dangles from snapped vertebrae.
Whoa.
But he still locks eyes with you, tongue puffed out, eyeballs puffed out, and you can hear him just breathe out in what you can only imagine is a scream of agony. And his body begins to shift and morph. You can see something moving under his skin. Little tendrils begin to make their way out of his arms and his legs, and his body begins to elongate and shift and become
Oh.
smaller and change into something completely different than what he just was.
Gross.
Oh, well,
after
I was
the
about to feel
transformation
bad for the poor thing, but
is done, you see a mixture of a man and some kind of large bug. His head and facial features embedded into where the bug's face would be, except now there are what are they? Mandibles that stick out of their face, caked with blood and gore, its arms and feet skittering across the ground, and it rears back and lets out a bug-like shriek. And will begin to lurch towards you.
all right, points for the bug-like shriek.
Damn.
Thanks.
Also, the fuck is that?
How do I get myself on the damn map?
You're there. Where did you
Man?
go?
I don't know.
You just gotta
You,
drop down in the
you
hole.
never
Oh,
went
you
down
didn't
in the
drop
hole,
down.
fam.
I thought I dropped myself in the hole.
You did
No,
not.
no, no. You're
Oh,
sitting
boy.
on top of one of the walls. You gotta go
Oh.
a little further.
Oh, I see now. I just gotta excuse me.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's just make
keep
that hole
wiggle
a
wagging
little bit
it,
bigger.
and
I can't fit. I'm too big. Oh no, she's too wide.
You'll get there, bud. There.
We'll
all
destroy
right.
this house until you can
Yeah.
get in there. Fuck this house.
Hello. Hi, what's going on? Oh,
This wood cabin with its internal plumbing.
Well,
You take what you can get.
this
All right, roll initiative,
certainly
you
wasn't
sons of
what I
guns.
expected.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, fuck you. Just
Hey,
just
somehow
stop it.
I managed to roll under you.
oh.
I got a nat 1,
Okay.
but that is a tasty little 4, so not the worst.
No, that would be
Isn't it
mine.
though?
What's
Yeah, that would
yours?
be yours.
3.
Oh no. I got 16.
Okay, Violet, deal.
16.
I'm not ready.
3.
I have to
Bonnie.
know. I'm gonna drive myself crazy if I don't ask this. Does this thing look at all like the weird grubs Deep Rot found when we first came here?
Great question.
No.
You're a son of a bitch. You're a son of a
What?
gun.
Why do you have Oh, that was a natural 1, that's why. Okay. So you got oh Jesus Christ, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna go Violet, Were Insect, Bonnie, Deep Rot.
Oh yeah.
All right. Violet, it's your turn.
Okay.
You see this manic creature begin to spring out. It carries over the injuries from its before transformation to a certain extent. You can see its neck is weakened. Some of its legs are bent and useless. And now it is your turn, Bonnie. Not Bonnie, Violet.
Okay. So, and does he look like he's about to like rush us?
Oh yeah, big time.
Okay, so Violet steps forward. She looks like she's going to reach for a weapon. She starts to gather her hair up into a nice high ponytail. So she grabs up her hair. With the other hand, she grabs the end of her little red ribbon around her neck. She gives it a little tug, and as she pulls her hair up, her head falls loose from her body. And she holds it up in front with one hand, and I cast Form of Dread.
All
What's
right.
happening in here on this day?
Incredible. You will have to tell me what that does.
Okay,
Because I
so
don't know. off the top of my head.
Terrifies her entire
features.
party.
yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
to click it.
Everybody is
there.
afraid.
So how do I make it?
Oh, I
pop
got it.
up?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I get some temporary hit points. I get a lot
When
of
you hit the
shit.
creature- Okay. Okay. Yep. So you can hit creatures to make them afraid. So Violet pulls the ribbon from around her neck.
Oh,
her
wait.
head comes loose.
It says that's no action. No, it's a bonus action. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
And she becomes infinitely more terrifying. Some of you in the group may have seen this before. Some of you may not.
Yeah,
The
you're gonna
bug
have
seems
to
unfazed.
tell us whomst among us was aware of this little party
Oops.
trick.
Oops. It's a party trick.
All right.
No,
I don't
Violet.
show it
This
to
is
just
something we
everybody.
knew
Okay,
about.
and then I would like to cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldridge Blast.
Boom. Does a nat 19. So
Mhm.
wait, but I get advantage, right?
Oh,
Sure.
because you were invisible? Yeah, I guess so.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I dropped my invisibility. Sorry.
Oh, then
Because
why would
obviously
you?
a thingy. What do I get with the thing? It's a 26 to hit, 6 force
Yeah.
damage. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's
and now you
6 for-
can force it to make. You can force it. I don't know why you
yes.
wouldn't.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, it will make a wisdom
Okay,
saving throw.
right. Yes, so it does that. Sorry, I'm getting all these things mixed up.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw,
What is
baby.
the save DC?
15. 15.
Oh, it fails. So you
Hey.
see it. So how much damage was it? Sorry.
6. A lot of damage.
Okay. You see the Eldritch Blast fly from your hand and impact it, the force spreading across it, leaving a charred mark, and it falters in its charge against you, and seems to become frightened, which is its own status effect. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm just smiling
Okay.
very kindly.
It is now its turn. Until the end of your next turn. Okay. Nice. It will, in turn, stand rear back on its hind legs and cry out in the same buggy noise. Everybody but Violet, because she's immune, make wisdom saving throws. Please. As you are, the cry
Finally. 18.
seeps into your bones and makes you think twice about whether you should fight this thing or run from it. Okay, 18 works, and Deep Rot you saved as well. Okay, very good. That was its action. So now it is going to flee. Scuttle, 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 scuttle.
Gonna flee. I can't do
Yep.
that.
And the combat
Okay.
is over.
Oh, perfect.
Bonnie, your turn.
Can I? Okay, well, I'm just gonna follow after this thing.
Okay. You can
Can
see
I
that it's at the
see-
top of the ladder, which was hidden behind some bushes that have been pulled away.
Okay.
Was this like, can we guess that this is where we saw the tracks, like the
Yeah.
trail? Or, yeah.
Yep.
Where the dragging went that we didn't. Well, oops.
No, we didn't follow.
Okay.
All right, got it.
Well,
hmm
I am going to. I suppose. I am going to. I'm assuming. Can I fly this far, Rob? Or are you gonna ding me on getting out the door with my big dumb wings?
I'll let you do it. It's fine.
Okay. Perfect. Appreciate
Like,
that.
Jerk the
Choo,
ladder.
through. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fly up and get nice up close to him. This
Okay.
is gonna absolutely shock you. You've never seen a barbarian do this before. I'm gonna use rage. Very
Oh my
unique and
goodness.
exciting. But I am gonna get to roll on my wild search table.
Ooh, that actually might help you guys a lot.
Hell
We will
yeah.
see. I got a 3, which is apparently an intangible
Oh,
spirit,
God.
which looks like a pixie. Appears within 5 feet of a creature of your choice,
Mhm.
within 30 feet. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes.
it.
Yeah, every
I love
creature.
keeping track of more things. Yes.
I mean, it's at the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes.
It's gonna be
every
a
creature within
fucking.
5
It's
feet
gonna be a
gets to
little
take
mushroom. Where do you want it to be?
force damage.
Appears within 5. I assume it's the. You can say where you want it to appear.
I mean,
imagine.
far enough that it hits the thing, but not hits me.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
There's your little buddy. I'm gonna make him a
Just-
little bigger.
Or just gonna put him just on the other side, if you will.
That's a
Oh,
little
he's
big.
giant. I love
Yeah,
him.
that's a little big.
I'm an angry
Um,
toadstool.
It's my little bud. He's cute.
There you
Yeah, alright, cool. Oh my god, until your rage ends, you can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each
Ooh.
turn.
Yeah.
Bonus
At the
action.
end of the current turn,
Hot diggity.
so at the end of your turn, it'll explode.
Okay. I'm
that
also
much
gonna
damage. Goodness
just gonna like
gracious.
whack on it with my maul a little bit.
Okay.
I'm assuming that a 22 is gonna hit.
It does. You
How's
slam your maul down onto the creature, and it makes contact, but you can see that it doesn't do any damage.
In what way does it not do damage?
What
Does
kind
my maul just like reverberate off of this thing?
It slams
Break it?
into it, and you can see it leaves a bit of an imprint, a mark on it, but it doesn't seem to break any of the chitin around its body or summon any blood from within. So I'm assuming your attack isn't magical. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just a maul. Okay. Well, I wail on it a second time regardless because I already rolled for my second attack against it.
Okay, and
Well, I'm just gonna try maybe striking it in a different area of its dumb bug body.
Okay.
Does it have like a non-chitiny spot?
oh yeah, its face.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna try to whack it in its face.
Okay.
And I did already roll for it, and I got a non-nat 20.
Okay, that's pretty good.
You know, okay.
Yeah.
It's a really good hit that does nothing.
You smash
yeah.
into its back as it turns around towards your toadstool buddy, and it gets it. It rears back towards you, and you smash again right into its face. And both of those hits just seem to piss it off even more. Okay, is that it?
Is there any bit of humanity left in ya? Well, let me look at those big old eyes. It doesn't
hold on,
seem to
let me-
cause any damage. Yeah, no, I like the pincers. They're a good look for you, Percy. They're a darn good look. But it seems like you're really doing the whole bug thing. Okay, well, I'm gonna take that as a no. Shit. All right,
Your thingy explodes.
that'll do it.
We'll make a dex save. The toadstool goes. Boom.
Perfect.
It fails, I believe. What was
It fails. 13. 13's your DC.
Oh, okay. Yes, it'll fail. Okay, 1d6, right? Do you want to roll?
5 force damage.
Okay, nice. Of course, the entire party has the ability to do force damage. Why not?
I don't.
I mean,
okay. Well, speaking of
that
which, it's your turn,
do-
Deep Rat.
Does that do something to
Yes,
him?
that you can tell that
Okay.
does. It leaves a scorch mark across its body. A few flecks of chitin go flying.
Oh,
So-
a few flecks of chitin go flying, do they? So now it has, I don't know, maybe like a hole in its carapace? Like a nice little
Maybe if you were really
squishy
optimistic
vertebrate.
and I was nicer.
I am.
So,
Well, I only have control over one of those things, so.
I know, right? Sucks.
Alright.
according to the map, I can see him. Is this true now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So then he's at the top of the ladder, and I'm at the bottom of it. As he's running, he's like, he kind of gets out of breath getting to the end of it. I'm going to summon a spiritual weapon in front of him.
Okay.
And it's going to attack.
Okay.
Um, 10.
Ooh, I have an idea. 10 will not hit, unfortunately, although you can tell it was close.
I guess my spiritual weapon does do force damage.
Hell yeah, it does. Hell yeah, it does.
Learn something new. So that was my bonus action. I then will summon these necrotic bells around him, and I need a wisdom saving throw for my action.
There's your... Oh, where did it go?
Sweet.
Uh,
Thanks.
Okay, it needs a saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw will be a 10, straight up.
So he fails that, which means he takes 2d12 damage because he's already had damage done to him.
Oh, yeah.
So 12 points of necrotic
Nice.
damage.
Okay.
That was the end. I couldn't run any farther.
Okay. You can see the reverberations from your Toll the Dead, the giant bell, even bigger now that it's had weaknesses exposed, sends its limp neck flying to and fro, causing quite a bit more damage than usual. Violet, it's your turn. Top of the round.
Okay. So I'm going to follow. I still don't know how to. 10, 15, 20, 25. I can make it to like here. I can't see shit, can I?
No, not from there.
Fuck. Deep rut. What's going on?
There's a bug at the top of the stairs, at the top of the ladder.
I can't.
I'm
run
very
far.
small. You can squeeze right over the top of me.
Yeah, but I used all my movement.
Oh, well, Misty Step or something. I don't know.
I can. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Well, wait a minute here.
Now wait
So-
a second.
That's really smart. Okay, so I'll. You're within 5 feet of me? Yeah. I'm like within 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it says I can teleport up to 30 feet. Can I see, like, to teleport as far ahead as possible? Like, how
I think
far
it has
can
to be within your line of sight, unfortunately.
Yes. Can I see kind of up?
I mean, you could not teleport the max distance and go like right here. If you wanted to. You could. I would even let you just go onto the ladder, I guess.
Yeah, sure, yeah. But
Okay.
so I do that, and as I do so, one creature within 5 feet of me must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of my next turn.
Is it me?
Can you?
It's the one I teleport away from.
And Deep Rod takes off, frightened.
Oh God. Okay. Well, you started out. I didn't think I was about to give you inspiration, but I certainly am. Allie.
You didn't
Can
think you were
you-
about to. You should always be
well,
like,
that
hell yeah,
turn
use the
started
nerds.
pretty rough.
But
So can
It's all
you
him.
explain why?
Okay.
Like, what about your Misty Step makes him terrifying?
I don't know. It just says that's something I do. So let's say I run up to him. I'm like, "Hey," and then I don't know. What would scare you? I'm gonna say
Maybe
it, but
the
I
fact
do like
that your head is smiling and talking still.
Yeah, and I also like I would say first I yeet my head like over you, and then my body like disappears a second later, and then so you're just
And
like,
then your body catches your head as
yeah, as I like land, I'm like,
Okay.
hey,
Nice. Where are you going?
I'm on the left.
Did you make the wisdom save, by the way, or did
No,
you
I
just?
You're
failed.
just
That's why I
assuming.
screamed, "Oh
Oh,
my God,
gotcha.
her
Okay, good.
head!"
I would like to be
Go
on the
for a
ladder.
Okay, put yourself where you'd like to be. You
Okay.
could either be. It's a 10-foot ladder, so you could either be within range or not within range, melee wise.
I would like to be within range so I can see the thing. Can I see it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm right there. Oh, hey. Oh,
Okay.
so I can like go down a little bit and still hit him?
You could.
Yeah, if I
Yes.
could still see him from, I would like enough distance.
If you you can be in melee range of it.
Oh, yeah, I
or
wanna
you could be outside of melee range.
outside of melee.
Okay. All right. It is no longer frightened.
But
Um,
I'm gonna whack it.
She wasn't done
Oh.
with her turn.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't done. I still got shit to do. That's a 23.
That hits.
23, 6 damage, and he has to make another wisdom save.
A 12 wisdom save.
He just keeps fucking running.
Oh my god.
Why is everybody running away from me? That's my turn.
Nice. Pretty good turn.
I'm
You
so
got a lot of
sorry,
shit
Deep
done,
Rut.
at least.
I was laughing because I love that it was your idea, Casey. But you didn't know. It's kind of
All right. The Werepede is going to move over here. I think it's fair to say you lose sight of it if it moves over to here. And it is going to attack. It does seem to be moving intelligent. That's for sure. It's going to attack Bonnie
Okay.
twice.
Okay.
All right. It slashes out with its legs. I don't know what those are called. Just legs. Razor sharp tips. for a 23 to hit,
That
and
hits.
it does 8 piercing damage.
So 4 piercing damage. As you can see, I'm very enraged at the moment. I can barely feel it.
Correct. And then it lashes out with its head, still not completely attached to its body, with its mandibles. You can see venom dripping from the tips.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Don't like
A
that. Yeah.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna
Mm.
hit.
For 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
The slashing?
Make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
I shouldn't have said
Con
anything.
save. You got it. That is a fail. You know what? I'm gonna burn my inspiration on that. Let's give it another try.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that is worse. That is a nat 1. just poison me. Just do it.
Just
Okay.
do it.
You feel immediately, almost as if you're in a car that suddenly stomps on its brakes, as its mandibles pierce your skin and the venom from inside begins to course through your veins. You stop, and you feel something has changed, but you're not entirely sure what. Bonnie,
Oh.
it's your turn.
Oh, well, that wasn't too nice of ya, but neither is this, I suppose. And I'm gonna try to whack him again with my big old maul, seeing if I can maybe target one of these areas where the carapaces start to flake away. Yeah? It's a very big maul.
It
It's
is.
very big.
It's kind of giant.
It's a 15 do anything for you?
You make contact.
Okay.
You
Okay.
respond to its bite and claw with an attack of your own, and you make contact, but again, it does no damage.
Doesn't even peel up some of those Okay. Can I
I think my favorite thing about this is Rob literally made a creature that you can't hurt. So we're down to 2 people.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry that
And-
this is a short campaign and we're not getting a whole bunch of cool magical items, alright? I don't know what you want from me. Alright, I can just smoke this thing out.
Pretty sure you guys have I gave you guys the tools for this already.
I'm pretty sure that you gave them to somebody, alright? That doesn't mean they're in
Oh,
my
no!
inventory sheet.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh no. What did
the
Yeah,
genuine
I was gonna say,
sigh
I
of-
know I don't have them, so
Fuck. Alright.
No, it's fine. I love being poisoned. I've got a little
You
dude
wish.
though. I can at least bonus action and summon up that little my little toadstool buddy. Throw him out on the other side. That's
Yeah, exactly.
chipping away at him. Go ahead and give me a dex saving throw, if you will, please.
A fail.
All right, one whole point of force here.
Boom!
We're getting him, guys. We're taking him down.
1 bonus damage. Oh, God.
I can try to can I try to appeal to his sense of humor? If I
could
do
try,
a little
yeah.
dance for him,
Your
will
last
that
thing.
maybe it's about
Don't say
pretty
it,
much all I
Chrissy.
got. Yeah, all right. Nope, that's it. That's my turn.
So Allie, how long does the fear on me last?
till the end of your next turn? My next turn.
Okay.
Wait. Nope. So you're still.
Yep. So
I feel like I could have made it not happen.
Technically, just so you know, you do so you can roleplay however you want. The mechanical limitations are if she's within line of sight of you, you have disadvantage on attacks or ability checks, and you can't move closer to her.
yeah. See
But
that's
only
that-
against me, right? Not
that's
anyone
the
else.
problem.
No, everything.
Oh.
So I can't see out past the hole. I can't move.
I'm so
So I just move this way
Start
to
looting
block,
the room.
to block
was your
line of
idea.
sight. I
mean,
didn't know that
you
you're gonna
said-
fear me.
I thought you knew. That's why I was like, that's a real funny one. Oh.
I mean, here's kind of a
so
crazy idea. Maybe we just kind of let this thing run. Maybe we just.
I will hide behind
We
the
can chase it into
wall,
the town.
and that is my turn because I can't do anything.
Make me a perception check, Casey.
Uh, 21.
You see. Oops. Uh-oh.
Another
I had this
body.
all prepared in my head, but I realized just now I didn't have it prepared, actually. You see a man. I hate that everybody has, like... All the men have something in their hands. It's so funny. A man, just for a moment. I assume because you're not... You're hiding from Violet. Your attention might be driven elsewhere in the room.
Well, so I have to I have to use my reaction to run away from you. Is that what I have to do?
No, you do not have to do that.
Okay.
That's turned for undead. Frightened is you just can't run towards them, so you don't have to do that.
Okay, so I'm breaking line of sight, and then I see a man.
Yes, you see a man, ghostly, ethereal visage, the same person you saw in the stable in the abandoned building of town, looking at you, Deep Rot, and pointing down on the ground in the nook of this box and chest before he disappears again.
I can run about to there.
Dude.
Do I see anything here?
No, because he pointed to the Snooky.
Okay. End of my turn.
Only you were taller.
Hey fam, which of us has that vial of silver that we picked up? Asking for a friend.
Yeah, that was...
On
Not
a
me. What are you
missing
two?
character.
Yeah, so everyone who's watching right now, unfortunately, Clever Bee had to step away from the campaign. And so my realization earlier, a round ago, was that she had a few items that the other characters really need for this fight. Which is, I mean, nobody could have predicted that.
Yeah, F in chat. Thank you, Kite.
Did we loot the
is-
body? Like, do we know what happened?
No, you have access to all our stuff. Just really
I take her
unfortunate.
skull.
Feel free.
She had to step away from the campaign. Where's her corpse at?
Yeah.
Thank you. Both of you. Shame on you. I just want her stuff. All right. I just want them.
I have to say, it's not in this inventory, so... right now, if one of you wants to say that you probably would be holding on to the vial of
Yoink!
silver. Okay.
She's
Fair
like, go!
Yeah. Like to
really-
take my prior attack action back, please.
I feel like you would have been the one to take it because it's the most helpful to you, right? Since
I don't know. I mean, there's maybe, you
Yeah.
know.
Yes, because that's what happened right now. So,
that's how it went down.
unfortunately, it's now your turn. So, it was Deep Rot's turn. Violet, your turn.
Okay. I should put food in my mouth. Shit.
Rookie mistake.
That's that. Impromptu mukbang. Here we go.
Pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew. I'm gonna.
Violet's speaking some other magical language.
Roll your roll, Howie. Oh my goodness.
It's taking forever. That's a nat 18.
Okay, that'll hit.
13 damage.
Hit a moly. You can see that the
Keep
chitin
running, motherfucker.
is peeling away off of its body. Gore and viscera in the form of dark green slime are getting knocked out and off of this creature. You're
Wisdom
beginning to
save.
see the innards of this being. Is that it?
Wisdom save.
Fail.
Ugh,
Man.
I'm
Deep
so
Rat
sorry.
would love this if he were here to see it.
Oh, I don't know where he just went the other way.
Hear him screaming in the background. Ah! 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 There's even a literal ghost, and I'm not as afraid of that as I am of you, Violet. Okay. Sorry. Anything else?
That's it.
The centipede is frightened. Okay.
Because I'm guessing I can't control that, and I feel like I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna scare him.
I would say you'd have to move to the top of the ladder to have line of sight with it. So, just fine. But
Okay. You can move. Yeah, I can. Hello.
so,
Hi.
okay, it is going to try and
Yeah, actually,
run.
would I be allowed to come up a little bit more?
You are allowed. Oh, yeah. It was
Like,
just your
a
turn.
little- like, oh, I fell down.
You're gonna fall off the world.
Oh no.
Okay.
I would like to be like next to him, and yeah,
You want to be next to him.
because he's gonna run away from me anyway. So like here.
Wow.
What?
Well, just for that,
He's gonna hit me.
it's
But
gonna attack you.
He's got disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Unless he's a bozo.
Well, great bait if you tried to bait me into staying near you. Okay. It's gonna make an attack. This is with its claws, fail. This is with its bite. Does a 15 hit?
Hmm.
Its bite.
Oh.
Its claws. Isn't there a word for its legs? For bug legs? I'm forgetting what it is.
Legs?
Legs, I guess. But buggy. It tries to scratch at you with its legs and misses, but it chomps down onto you with its mandibles and manages to hit. For 5 damage.
Oof. Ow. Wow.
Make a con save, please.
Boo.
Insects are jointed and have 5 parts to their legs: the coxa, the trochanter, the femur, the tibia, and the tarsus.
What are bug legs called? Bugs have 3 pairs of legs called forelegs, middle legs,
That's
and hind legs.
It's 4 legs.
So-
Its 4 legs are the ones attacking you.
There you
What did you
go.
get?
An 8.
Oh, okay. You feel the same sensation that Bonnie did. The
Oh.
world suddenly stops,
Ah.
and you have to kind of reset mentally. But it does so. And then it runs.
Hi, Bonnie. I took the blow for you.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Trying to run away? I mean,
Oh, do I as well?
doesn't really
yeah.
do anything. But, well, oh, why not? For fun. We'll just, nope, swing and a miss.
Sentinel, it would have done something.
It's fine. We'll let him go. It's,
Okay.
I didn't miss. He's a, maybe there's still some person.
Bonnie, it's your turn.
I can't do anything anyway.
Oh shoot! Oh well. That being said, and she, do I hang on to the silver at this point with how low he is? Do I save it for another battle?
They are pretty low. It is pretty low. I'll say that. Quarter left.
All right, I'm gonna try just zip zapping my little toadstool out by him, and
Okay.
we'll just wail on it that way a little bit. I'm gonna call it. I don't think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna save.
Oh, it's still alive right
Dexterity saving throw, pretty please.
now. That implies it's the end of your turn. If you're
That's
exploding.
what I'm saying. That's what I was meant by
Okay.
I'm gonna call it.
Are you? So you're not going to move?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
A natural 20.
Oh, well, I can eat my entire fucking bird ass then. Fine.
I just like the toadstool appearing. What's my purpose? Well, your
You
purpose
explode.
Yeah, to die.
Blow
Oh.
up that guy. Yeah, same.
Okay. Deep Rot, your turn.
You serve butter. Deep Rot. Let's get rid of this roof here as we are down in the basement. I'll take another step forward.
Hey, you're
And
not
now
a
what do I
spooked
see in
anymore.
this little hole thingy?
Oh my God.
Nitrous refuse and a small stone.
I guess I pick up the stone.
Okay. It looks the same as the one you saw in the stable.
I put it in my pocket. And are these 2 potion bottles next to me actual potions?
They're bottles. Pretty presumptuous of you to say potions.
I pick up both of the bottles and I put them in my bag.
Okay. Yeah,
I open
go for
up
it.
the chest
Okay.
because I'm here. So
Are you at... Okay.
if I find something useful for Bonnie, then
Please, thank you.
There's an entire chest full of silver vials.
yeah.
Oh god,
waiting
you wish.
for
Only
us.
gold vials. You give me a investigation check if you're doing that.
Investigation. I am proficient in it. Total of 8.
Nice. You see the chest has a lock on it, which you could spend time to break open if you wanted to. There are others. It seems like this area hasn't been touched for a while. This foodstuffs are either very dried and made for long-term storage, or bottles of various liquids that have probably gone bad. There are some raw cooking materials here. Maybe 5 gold's worth of cooking material, so you could salvage.
Seeing that it's locked, he says, "Okay,
Sells meat from this
I
death cellar.
I gotta face my fear. Violet's not that scary. All right, let's go." And he'll just take off running. So he's going to use his action to dash. So that's 45 feet plus
So
the other
sorry.
5. That's 50. And then I can get to. And I can get to the top of the stairs and just see. And then I can't move my magical weapon, so.
You know, I feel like this has
Okay.
gotta be-
I can't. So it's like 20 feet, right?
Yeah, 20 feet's what I was. Nope, I can't reach it. So we'll put it 20 feet.
Okay.
I feel like
All
this
right.
is extra upsetting for Deep Rot because usually when someone is headless around him, it's like the best day ever. And now someone's headless around him, and he's just like, "This is terrifying. This is the worst."
It's not that it's the worst. It's that it's. I think he is more scared of the fact that he wasn't able to recognize it. He's questioning himself. This is more self-doubt and fear than it is being afraid of Violet. She has caused something to rupture inside of his own brain that
He's a
It's
little
an
bitty, like, yeah.
It's an opportunity for self-growth.
Yeah, but
All right,
see,
he's gonna
You're
go back to
welcome.
the caravan tonight. and do
but
some
Deep
soul
Rot's
searching.
psychological mentality is about as shallow as a puddle. And
Oh.
so for
We all
him,
start
it's just,
somewhere, Deep Rot. It's
Yeah.
it's fine, bud.
all
Violet,
right.
it's your turn.
It's my
I
turn.
have,
Oh.
I have
Oh, sorry.
dashed. Yeah, I say I've dashed, and I use my bonus action to move, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so he is hidden that away. What are we doing? Did we
Please don't Misty Step. Please don't Misty Step.
should we follow
I
him?
mean,
Or
honestly, the thing is, like, you and
do you want me to kill him?
you have the best chance of being able to hit him.
Uh-huh.
So it's like if you're able to still get in a good hit on him, I say go
Yeah.
for it, and we can try to kill him. I
Okay.
just, you know,
I'm not
able to do all
something
that much.
worse. How mean do I want to be?
Very.
Eh, not yet.
He's a
until-
monster. Kill him.
yeah, he's definitely a bug thing, and that's probably worthy of death.
Irredeemable villain.
Yeah.
I don't know how do I measure the distance between us?
Oh,
Bottom right of your screen, there's a
Mhm.
little ruler. You'll click on the
Mhm.
line part.
Yeah, there
Okay,
you
it's
go.
about 40 feet.
Oh, okay. So I will run 30 feet, my full length.
Okay.
I still can't get that to work for some reason. So
30 feet?
there. Yeah. So I'm still like 10 feet away, I guess.
Hmm.
So for now, I can only fucking Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead.
That is a... Boop, boop. Why is this so slow? Mm-mm-mm. Oh! That's a 26 to hit. It rolled from a 3 to a 19.
All right, nice.
13 damage.
Okay,
We'll take 13.
describe it.
That's not bad.
Oh!
Hell yeah. Get it.
Okay, so she's like running after him, and she's like, "Why does everybody run away from me?" And she's kind of
Our
like
pets' heads are falling off.
stomping after, and nobody else is handling this. So, oh, whoosh, and I just kind of. It's my fault then.
I say you've created deep-seated doubt in my own abilities, so I don't know why I'm not assisting you.
This poor body is struggling.
All right. You send out, you run after it, head in one hand, Eldritch Blast in another. You almost shoot your head, but you end up shooting the Eldritch Blast.
I
at
like
it,
shoot it like.
and
Shoot it out.
it strikes it in the back, leaving a charred hole in where its spine would be, and gore and viscera shoot out from the open wounds that you've already created and the new one that you just made. Gore and viscera, not entirely just its own, fly everywhere, and combat is over.
I'm still looking like facing that direction. I turn my head around to Bonnie. I didn't mean it. It's just
Oh, you did amazing! And Bonnie's gonna rush up to her and grab her kind of like around the waist and lift her up and do a little like twirl.
some bones crack. Ooh,
That was incredible, Violet. I had no way of hitting that thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was
yeah, it was
just
a
about scared as deep I was
spicy
for
boy.
a second there.
yeah. Where is
What?
he?
What is going on with your head?
What?
Should we, do you
Oh,
need
can
help
you actually-
putting that back on?
Yeah, actually,
or-
if you wouldn't mind, can you like hold it?
I've got to
face?
be honest
Okay,
with you, I really don't want to touch it, but if you need the help, okay.
You don't like my head?
You know you're beautiful. It's just, it's a lot of. Okay,
Oh,
it's fine. She will
This is
gingerly
true.
hold Violet's head,
It's
but kind of
alright.
like as far away from her as possible.
Tie my-
Let's glue you back together real quick. I don't know what the fuck
tie
is
my
going on
ribbon
here,
back
but-
on.
While they were talking, Deep Rot took the opportunity to run away from Violet once again, and as he came down into the basement again, he's just like, well, if they're dead, I don't have to worry about helping, and he's just going to attempt to break the lock.
Okay. You're able to do so pretty easily. It's not too hard. Everybody who's upstairs right now, make me a perception check, please. Deep Rot, you open the chest. You find a store of... This looks to be where they kept their valuable materials. A set of fine clothes, a potion of healing, potion of silver, and a ring of protection.
I'm just grabbing stuff and putting it inside pockets and stuff.
The ring of protection is tied around, or made into a necklace, has a string, going through the ring, and it has a little... I don't know where it would be on the necklace, but I guess on the ring itself, etched into it, to Percy from Richard.
Interesting.
Who's Richard?
Richard is a ghost. To Percy from Richard.
So,
Oh, this is so sad now.
Oh, did you guys
he
make
just killed him. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I once again rolled single digit. Like
I rolled a nat 1.
not my night.
Hey! Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
We perceived
both-
nothing.
We're
You
just
both
like you're like
hear-
freaking out, and I'm like a little sad because I thought we were actually kind of bonding today.
I think we
You-
definitely did bond today. Actually. But this is kind of like a big secret to be like, anyway, sometimes my head comes off. It's kind of a rude surprise to drop on someone mid-battle, but like we're good. But you know.
No.
Well,
see,
it was a
you
start of
see-
battle.
You know.
It was a
You
very
see,
start of battle.
Bonnie, once someone knows this, the ways they try to abuse it.
I can only imagine.
You both hear the sounds of movement from in the forest proper, but see nothing and hear nothing afterwards.
Bonnie, what was?
A twig snaps further into the trees.
Oh, Jesus.
Huh.
fucking- All right.
To her, my maze? Fuck, I don't have anything. What was that?
Yeah,
What was that?
I don't know. You go get deep rot. I'm gonna try
Okay,
to
okay,
check it out,
okay.
whatever it is.
Okay, do you want? Okay,
And I.
guidance.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
I don't know.
I'm gonna fly high up, but I'm gonna fly and like see if I can get into the trees and scope it out.
Okay. I'll give you another perception check.
With guidance.
Okay, with guidance, sure.
You know what? I will take that perception check. I rolled a 16, but I'm not. Yeah, I know, not too shabby. but I'm not mad at that. Plus, it's a
A
1d4.
D4.
Yeah. So okay, so 19.
You see Bonnie, two figures retreating into the forest. It's dark, shadowy, hard to see from this distance, but certainly two figures, normal, humanoid-sized, retreating stealthily into the forest.
Is this those two weird hunter dudes?
I say half elves. Muddy
We
boots.
all were
Yeah,
like,
these two half elf, these are half elf boys. Look, we talked about how we maybe casually assaulted one sort of earlier. Maybe do I know his like stride at this point to know if it's him?
No. Nope, good
Does
try.
he have a crossbow on his back?
No.
You can't tell from this distance.
No, so it's not the old Arns boys.
You can't say for certain or not.
Casting doubt.
You know, do I want to pursue?
My favorite spell. The creature that you just slayed sputters and coughs in its death rattles, dies fully, and then
Gets back up.
roll again. Oh boy. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Sometimes Tailspire turns back, slowly, very quickly transforms back into the Percy. Wounds still fully on his body. When this happens, Violet and Bonnie, you feel that thickness, that presence in your blood from the wounds disappear. And you feel healthy again.
Oh, perfect. Thought you were
Was
gonna make
I-
me fall out of a tree or something.
Was I able to get
Okay.
deep rot at this point?
Oh, yeah, sure.
No,
Okay.
Deep Rod's looting. All right, Deep Rod has his eye on the prize. We're out here fucking around with corpses.
Yeah, I'm going around
Deep
like, "Buddy,
Rod's
let's-
like going
let's
for
go."
the good stuff. All right, I will decline against pursuing the two mysterious figures for the time being. I'll return back
You sure?
to the girl.
You don't want to just go off into the forest by
I
yourself?
really want to. I want to so
There's that
badly.
restraint again. There's that
No.
restraint.
Oh.
Makes my heart
right.
warm.
Fine. You're gonna
Don't
taunt
actually.
me with it? No,
Don't actually.
I've got 60 feet of flying speed. I can fly faster than these motherfuckers can run.
Hell yeah.
As
And
they
fly
have
away?
nets.
Yeah.
No, I'll rejoin the party unless you want to taunt me more about it. Make me
I
regret
do,
my decisions.
and I might,
being a
but,
good.
uh,
trying to be a good bean. I want to cast my toadstool next to Rob. Whoever the end of my turn is, take some force damage.
So after looting the chest, I would go ahead and just kind of look around all these boxes here, make sure I've gotten everything that I need.
Okay. The only other thing here really is that 5 gold worth of cooking supplies, to be honest.
Okay, I'll go ahead and pick it up,
Cute.
and then I'm going to remove the head of the 3 bodies.
Okay, nice. So you
Might as
have
well bring
5
this
heads
back.
at this point?
Yeah, I've just like
Do you have
I've
a
just got
list?
ropes going through the eyes, and I'm just like
Jesus.
carrying them on. Like, what's weird is it doesn't even disturb the aesthetic that my guy already has going on with all the other bones.
Adds to it.
Yeah. So
Reinforces.
he's got all that, and he's walking a little bit slower, a little bit more hesitant, but he'll start to leave.
As soon as I see his little head start to pop up, she goes, Deep Rod, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Are you doing all right? You looking a little banged up?
Yeah, I just, I've been with Violet for a long time. We even went to some horrible, awful place together. It was just filled with the most nightmarish things that you've ever experienced. Food that tasted terrible, things that just shouldn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
It was awful. We've been through hell together. And yet, I didn't even know she was already dead. I just feel terrible as a death cleric. It's like my life has no meaning.
Oh no!
Well, but, I mean,
I give him an existential crisis. Fuck.
well, doesn't mean that your life has no meaning. I mean, maybe learning even more about what's, holding her all together. I don't know if you saw, I held her head a minute ago.
No,
It's fucking freaky.
probably better you than me. I probably would have kept it. Speaking
Yeah,
of which,
well,
I picked up
that's
a whole
fair
bunch.
point.
I've got.
This is why I don't show anyone.
I have 5 heads now. So
So casual.
Well, hopefully we ought to be able to get some information out of some of them.
yeah,
There was
have a little tea party.
Oh, that takes me back to my younger days. A whole bunch of skulls around a nice cup of tea. Oh boy, T-Prod, if I've never brought you back to my village sometime, we should have some laughs about that. It's worth mentioning, you two. I did see a couple of folks that
Huh?
just ran off into the forest not too long ago. I don't
Did-
know if somebody
Oh,
was.
did they look
watched-
buggy?
Did they have muddy boots?
No,
Mm,
no,
that's
unfortunately, no more muddy than what you would expect from running through the forest normally. And certainly not buggy, although I couldn't really make out too many features despite having a pretty damn good perception. Having a pretty darn good look at him with that guidance check of yours, thank you. But nope, just 2 mysterious figures so far, I'm afraid.
What happened to the
they might-
bug? What
Hmm.
is it? Why is
Oh.
he back?
Oh, yeah, he debugged.
Should we be
So does he
worried about
still-
what he is?
Yeah,
Does he
100%.
still look like dead? Did you say like his face is like all bloated and?
Yeah. Yeah, the same features that he did before,
Yeah,
as well
so-
as the damages incurred from the combat as well, or across
So-
his body.
If he came back from the hanging, how do we know this is?
And he's
going-
dead. He's definitely dead. You guys can.
Deep Rock
But
grabs
But he
a
was
hold
also
of his
definitely
head
dead the
and
first time.
tears off his skull.
Oh, you're
There
so
you
smart.
go. Yeah.
Okay,
you do
number
so.
6.
Not that
you
I'm
can feel actually that the spine is not attached to the rest, or the head at least, and the skin rips quite easily.
Hey, Bonnie, mind dumping that body in the hole and pushing the bushes back over the top of it, so that way it's not just like
no one will
obvious
find
we were
it,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind it so much. I just, I don't know if I should feel sorry for him or not. I mean, what the fuck? I know that they said that this place was going to be all covered in muck and grime and what have you, but my goodness, there sure was an awful lot more of it than I expected there to be.
Well, I mean, I
Those
understand why
bodies
they
just-
hung him. Jesus, like, this place is like a candy paradise for me. Like, I don't get it. Like,
Well,
Everything
yeah,
is-
But why did no one come here to recover the bodies before?
And why was there a whole darn cell down in the basement there? That sort of thing didn't just come out of nowhere. That's been around for a hot minute.
and the most important question of all, how does a cabin out here have plumbing inside?
Some things you just can't ask.
You think yourself
This
fucking
village-
smart, Casey.
This
You
village
think you're
sure is
fucking
full
smart.
of
Ha ha.
mysteries. Only man Ricole knows the answer.
Uh, So not to get super depressing, but what if Percy was actually trying to help these poor bodies? And then
Oh, that's
Evil
not
Boy
depressing. He
comes
just-
out, and
he
then he
just-
kills, and then Percy comes back and is like, "Oh fuck, I killed again." Like, what if he didn't know?
I think if that was, he just failed his purpose and his entire life's goal, so that's not that really depressing. It's just
Okay.
another day.
Well-
Humans are they do this all the time.
Another thought: if those people were from the town, we're about to fall under a lot of scrutiny.
Well, we know that these folks have been missing for a while. How many bodies were down there, Deepra?
If I wasn't clear, by the way, sorry, the holes that you've produced in this person, both in beast form and otherwise, you can see there is, like, from his innards,
Mhm.
are the bone matter and gore from,
Mm-hmm. So it has,
like, that are
Eaten.
not his. Yeah.
but
Huh?
he was
What?
hanged a while ago.
No, I didn't get that.
The remnants of the bodies here were in
Yeah.
his system.
Like he
dude was
ate them at some
eating
point.
bodies, just
Mhm.
eaten up, and we're looking at like the insides of his stomachs and being like, now wait a second, that
Yes.
chunk of flesh is
Because you kept
different.
you kept using force damage to blow the shit out of him.
Okay, but so if we can still,
Uh.
here's the thing: if we can still tell that they look like chunks of flesh, that means they weren't too far down his digestive system, which means he ate fairly recently, which means he must have been a bug and then turned into dead Percy, and then back into a bug, or dead Percy ate the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's been in a jail cell for a hot minute now. So like he either didn't digest that stuff at all, or
That's
you know,
concerning.
it's
Maybe he
just
was bound to
sitting in his
die, like
guts for
bad
2
case of
weeks.
yeah.
Well,
That's
in
not-
any case, Drew, seems like the mystery has been solved. Everybody said it was going to be Percy, and from what I can tell, those sure are some rotted corpse parts inside a Percy's own
Yeah.
rotted corpse.
Guess
Yeah,
you just
so,
have to kill him twice to make it happen.
I have 5 bodies and
Mhm.
Percy's head makes 6, but
Mhm.
no children. And the children are what missing.
Wasn't one of the
Well-
bodies you said smaller? You said
One of the bodies was a
One-
child.
the one in
One was
the
a
living room
child
was
and
younger.
One was
Was a
teenager.
teen, and then one was an adult,
Correct.
and then there was the one downstairs.
Yeah, of the
Was-
ones that were downstairs, because I didn't get a good look in the basement
Yeah.
ones.
There
But,
was
like-
3. So of the heads I removed were any smaller bodies.
Oh, from in the base. I'm so sorry. Yes, I see what you're saying
Yeah,
now.
he was in the basement.
Another 2 were smaller bodies.
See, then
How
it was
many
Percy.
total were there down there?
Actually, one of the bodies down there was from upstairs, right? So
Because he dragged right.
the
And he
2
dragged
bodies
the-
that were down there, the one he dragged was an adult.
I thought you said it was the one from the office.
It was, yes.
Thought you said it was maybe a teen,
It might have been. Who's
not
to
fully
say?
grown.
But the
My notes are
the 2 bodies that were down there already were child size.
I guess we can find out when we talk to him.
Well, no time like the present. Violet, do your thing. Keep your
Let's
head on.
Do you
Go.
guys want to? You guys did find another recording stone. We don't have much time left. So,
Oh,
do
yeah,
we,
we got
do
2
we want to
minutes.
do
Go.
that to
Yes.
end it off?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I think you're just excited to show off your recording.
I am also,
No.
that, but you know, we want to be as good. Let me know if this is too quiet. I'm gonna turn off the fire music as well. Come on. Where is it? I know he stashed some of that potion away here. Please, Lily, please.
You need it way louder.
Yeah,
Need
you,
it way
Need
louder.
to turn it up a little bit.
Yeah.
When did you make this? The fuck?
I got, come
He
on, come
didn't.
on.
The sound effects.
I know he stashed some of that potion away here. Please, Lily, please, it'll be okay. Please hold on. This will buy you some time. Lily, please. I'll find it. You just have to hold on.
So, baby
Do we
crying in
recognize-
the background, Lily, hold on. This potion will make you last on just a little bit longer. And then the baby stopped crying and he got desperate. Okay.
Dude, I didn't hear any of that. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, one more time, really loud.
I don't know if I can turn it up anymore.
Let's do a little splicing. We'll just
I'll just
tack
turn-
it on to the
I'll
end of the
turn Rob
recording.
up very loud for myself.
Alright, well,
Maybe so.
well, I don't
Maybe
know
that's
about
the
that.
secret.
Sorry for everyone watching the stream.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's literally. Let's just do it one more time.
Do you have the? Do you have? The,
Where is it?
Oh, what?
nope, that's good.
Okay.
Come on. Where is it? I know he stashed some of that potion away here. Please, Lily, please, it'll be okay. Please hold on. This will buy you some time. Lily, please. I'll find it. You just have to hold on.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
This sounds like the same voice that you heard from the recording stone found in the stable.
Okay.
Hmm. Do we know the name Lily? Did we see that?
I don't think so.
Because my notes
I
are
don't,
scattered.
no, I don't. I've got
Okay.
nothing for Lily in here.
It was the old lady visiting the grave.
The whole time I just had a mental image of RJ
I mean,
like
sure, it
opening
could
and
be.
closing our silverware drawer. Really proud of his sound effects.
There's some nice websites where you can get copyright free sounds. So.
Oh,
Can we make a safe
Well, that
assumption
ruins
that
it.
the potions stashed away would be the potions that Deep Rod already found?
Yeah, so using my alchemic supplies knowledge and tools, can I decipher what these 2 bottles of whatever they are might be?
Potion of healing. Oh, yeah, potion of healing. Oh, do you mean the other ones that you picked up?
Yeah.
I will give you. It is fermented milk that was not meant to be fermented, and some kind of sheep alcohol.
Okay. Sheep alcohol.
Sheep.
Oh.
Sheep, not sheep.
That was bad.
Nice.
Stop. Go
And on
home.
that joke,
Yeah, everybody go
we're
home.
gonna end the session. So great job,
Sorry,
guys.
everybody.
Thanks for coming. Sometimes I feel like every session now just ends on a bad joke from somebody.
And on a
great
high
session,
note.
guys. Thanks for coming, everyone. We appreciate you sticking around and watching us be goofballs and kill some were creatures. So
also,
Bye,
happy
everybody.
Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Bye.
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 love you guys. See ya.